I would truly like for you all to pause the video and take time out to read the disclaimer for this upcoming video. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well on today, tonight, wherever you may be, or whatever. So today we're gonna be watching part 28 of Who the F Did I Marry? So without further ado, let's jump right into it, you guys. Get everything set up, and let's get it.
Part 28 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Alrighty.
So, I had the phone number, went back to work. My really good friend was like, you better call her. You can use my phone, but call her. So I called her. She answered. Let me use aliases.
Most definitely.
And the conversation went like this. May I please speak with Barbara? This is Barbara.
Sure.
Barbara, this is Shirley. Shirley who? This is Shirley Jones.
I knew she was gonna do that.
I am the wife of Legion.
Okay.
Silence. Then she starts laughing.
She probably trying to figure out why you calling me.
And she said to me, and I quote,
Okay.
if you are calling me, then I know it's bad.
For her to know why she's calling, because you would think if someone is calling your phone, they're trying to be on some BS, especially if it's like the current partner or whatever, because like, why are they on your line? But no, that's like not even like the direction she went. She just knowing something went down with this Legion guy. Like, yeah.
I chuckled. And I said to her, I'm not trying to bother you.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not trying to disrupt your life. I said, I am literally coming to you on some woman-to-woman shit.
Definitely.
I said, because you are probably the only person who can
explain this.
Help.
Yeah.
She listened. She was gracious. And she said, what is it that you need to know? Or what is it that...
Well, it's actually great because, like I said, you don't have too many people who will be on that kind of time because they be trying to figure out, like, why are you, like, disrupting my life? Like, what do you want? But no, it's like I said, she know what's up with this guy.
She want to know.
Gotta be bad.
And I said, I understand that you and my husband talk and communicate. And she immediately said, what? No, we don't. And I said, okay. She said, one thing you need to know about Legion. She said, whatever he tells you,
it's a lie.
It is a lie.
Whatever.
And she said, again, let's go back to part 1. I told you guys that when he introduced himself or when we met, we actually had matched on 2 different sites.
Facebook.
And it was under 2 different names.
And
one was like the actual birth name. The other one was a nickname variation of that name. That's the name I know him by.
Okay.
So, for example, if his name was Matthew, he had a profile under Matthew, and then he had a profile under Matt. I would have known him as Matt.
Okay, I get you.
She said to me, she was like, I don't even know who Matt is. She was like, that's not even his name. And
so he gave out fake names too, y'all? So everything he said is a lie, even his name. I always wonder how people can like get away with this kind of stuff, especially when you married to a person. So you never saw his like driver's license or anything. That's crazy, y'all. And that's like not even for the ex-wife. See, the ex-wife probably knew his real name, unless he lied to her too. But for her to like not know his name, well, at the same time, I gotta understand that too, because he won't even show her like his accounts and stuff. So like, no doubt, she probably like never even seen his driver's license because he already had like a hard time giving up his like his social security number. So yeah, she probably like never even seen his driver's license. So she probably don't even know this man's real name for real. Child.
So I knew what his actual government name, and she was like, "No one calls him Matt." She was like, "That must be his new personality." Or she was cracking a joke, but she was like,
I'm done.
"Anything he tells you, you need to know is a lie." So I just asked her. I said, "What was your experience?" I said, "Because I can tell you the story he told me," and she stopped me right there. She said, "Whatever he told you was a lie."
She already said it again.
She said, "Let me guess. He told you I cheated on him."
She already know what it is, y'all. She already know this guy, boy.
"Let me guess. He told you that I wanted money from him." And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Yeah, that's a complete lie."
A lie.
So we had a conversation where she told me how they met.
Cause he was probably bragging too.
They didn't meet online or anything. I said, "Well, were you guys ever in California?" She said, "No." She's like, she was like, "That man ain't never been from past the East Coast." So I said, "Okay. So you guys have always been in Georgia?" And she said, "Yeah." She's like, "We got married in Georgia and we got divorced in Georgia." And that's when she asked me, "How did you even get my number?" She said, "Because I want nothing to do with him
at all.
So how did you get my number?" I said, "I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't gonna make me look good." I told her, I said, this is what happened, and this is what led to me doing research.
Yeah.
And this is how I got your number. And she laughed. She was like, "Wow." She said, she was like, "Normally I would be freaked out." She said, "But under the circumstances," she was like, "Wow, okay."
I get it.
She said, "Yeah, if you're calling me, then it must have gotten pretty bad." She said, "So what did he promise you?"
A house, car, everything, trips.
And we talked for about 35 minutes. She asked me in that phone call, she said, "Look, I want nothing to do with him. I have not spoken to him since our divorce was finalized." Yeah. She said, "So I would just appreciate if you keep me out of whatever's going on with
Don't
y'all."
Even say
and
we talk.
I said, "I give you my word, I will never tell him I spoke to you."
Yeah, I get it.
I said, "I give you my word." I said, this conversation is for me.
Yeah, I get it.
It is not for me to use in any sort of legal litigation, nothing. This is for me. And I said, I don't plan to call you again. I don't plan to be a disruption in your life. I just needed to know, how bad is it?
You are the seeing girl.
She paused and she said, "It's bad." She said, "I don't know what all y'all got going on." She said, "But if it's anything like what it was for me, it's bad." So we talked a little bit more. She was very encouraging. She was like, "Girl, do not blame yourself." She said, "I went through that and I had blamed myself." She was like, "This is not on us. This is on him." She was like, "He is a master liar."
What do people get out of lying, though, y'all? Because like she was saying in the beginning, he had no reason to lie about these things. Because y'all know, like a compulsive liar, they'll just lie because they feel like they have a reason to lie. But like a pathological liar, it's more or less because you're just lying. There's no reason behind it at all whatsoever. Like, what do they get out of that? I don't get it. And then you lie about everything. Your whole life is just a complete lie. And then don't you think if you lie like that, you gotta keep up with those lies? So it makes no sense to like lie. I don't get it. What is he getting out of this? That's all I wanna know. That's all I wanna know.
Master manipulator. She said, "I ignored the red flags." So she was like, "Do not feel as though this is on you."
Yeah.
We talked about there's an ex-girlfriend that shares the same name as his aunt. She and I talked about her. She said the reason why they broke up
because he was cheating with her.
The ex-girlfriend, I didn't know this, the ex-girlfriend had reached out to her about 6 months before he met me.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, I gotta know.
the ex-girlfriend lives in lived in Douglasville.
Still Georgia.
On Legion's driver's license, he had a Georgia driver's license with the Douglasville address.
So
What
she
he
did
told
see
me
his name.
was
Okay.
that it was the address that his sister, because remember I told y'all his sister Shantae lives in Douglasville. She's a nurse, married with 2 kids.
Okay.
So he told me that the address on his license, it was his driver's license, was to Shantae's house.
Okay.
The ex-wife is telling me, no,
That's his ex.
that's the address for the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend. He had moved in with her, and he created this whole narrative with her.
So I guess, like, not judging or anything. So I'm guessing that's why he lived in like side of like a studio apartment though, because he was like just recently getting back on his feet and stuff. So I guess that would make a whole lot of sense though. And he probably felt good to play like he was going to purchase a house, knowing the whole time there was never, or like that was never the intentions. Like as we see, that's what it's seeming like to me now. Yeah, he just felt good to like to say this stuff, to get a kick out of it, to see her reactions. Like yeah, I know like how she described it. He just wanted to see her reaction and see how she was going to react to him telling her this. Like he wanted to see like the excitement, all this stuff, the trips, the cars, the houses. None of it that took place. Yeah, boy.
She found out that he was lying, and she kicked him out. And so, I guess after she kicked him out, she then reached out to the ex-wife, kind of the way I did for confirmation.
Okay.
And so, the ex-wife was just telling me, whatever that man has told you,
lie.
It is a lie. She said, I got out before it got too bad. She said, because once I knew he was lying, I was out. She was like, because he's never going to change.
She got on down, yeah. He probably still lying somewhere.
Again, conversation went on, and so finally we were getting ready to get off the phone. And before we got off the phone, I said to her, I said, if everything is a lie, I said, I have one question for you.
Oh,
and she said, sure. I said, how is your daughter?
Because y'all remember he said the daughter passed away. We gonna find out if that was a lie or not. I think it was a lie.
I said, how is your daughter? Next part coming up.
Yo, I keep saying it, but we really are getting down up in there. But comment down below and like let me know how you all feel about the series. We're almost halfway done, or we're all like actually are halfway done, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Take care.